All right, this recording today is to reenact or outline the employee injury that occurred on these stairs here. They have since been repaired, but we're going to start with our first question of can you please describe the accident? What happened?
I was coming down these stairs here. I lost footing on one of the stairs and my leg went underneath of me. When I fell, I reached back to grab the railing and caught myself.
Okay, so you were working on a turn unit?
I was doing a turn in the unit next to the staircase where the hot water heater was replaced when it got damaged.
And around what time was it? What was the weather conditions?
It was clear, sunny.
Okay. All right. And can you describe for me what went wrong with the accident? Was it unsafe conditions or?
The concrete had given out and I slipped down.
So before the incident had occurred, we had another technician do a water heater replacement in the area.
Yeah, we had a water intrusion upstairs in unit 2134. A technician had to dolly down a water heater that was full of calcium. It was not full of water. It was still heavy, and he ended up damaging the steps. I went to go inspect the water intrusion about an hour later, and I noticed that the steps were damaged. I contacted a vendor. The vendor said that they're custom-made steps. We don't have any that are the same size at any other property. We asked them if they could provide them, and they said the best they could do was the following Monday. Prior to that, we were just paying attention, making sure, letting people know about the steps, but it was I was off that day, so I wasn't able to notify the guy that was doing the turn.
Okay. So when the steps were damaged, when we contacted the vendor, they hadn't been cautioned off yet.
No.
So at the time that an employee had been coming down or up the stairs, as well as the resident, because there is occupied homes upstairs, there was damage, but we hadn't cautioned it off at the time.
Yeah, the real reason we didn't caution it is because it would obstruct the walk path. We didn't want to obstruct the walking path and create even more of a tripping hazard. But after the employee got injured, we did caution the side rails, so somebody can at least see that there was some kind of damage to caution somebody.
Okay. And why did it go wrong?
Because at the end of the day, the employee damaged the stair, and we did talk to the employee. We had a one-on-one with them. We did notify them to we told them to tell us as soon as something happens, like a step breaking or something that's life and safety, to let, or the two steps broken, or the two people, we let them know.
Lift it. Or to have multiple people help so that we don't have extra weight. Okay.
Yeah.
And what would have prevented the accident?
Better communication and paying attention to your surroundings.
As well as maybe requesting that vendor,
pushing the vendor
more of an
quicker,
urgency, or having another option if one vendor couldn't get it done, in an emergency timeline. What would have prevented the accident? Did I already ask that? We already did that one. What have you done or implemented to make sure it never happens again?
Installed new stairs. We are being better at communication. We have purchased more caution tape on site just to make sure it's here, and being more aware of when you're loading heavy things up and down the stairs. If you crack one, I implemented to my techs to touch bases with us, let somebody know that can try and push this situation and get it done, fixed, repaired faster.
Yeah, and we had a team meeting with all staff, leasing as well as maintenance, outlining, using it on a case-by-case basis, severity, of damage to steps. If it's down to the rebar, it's an emergency. We need to get it done the same day. Okay. All right, and Okay, I think that's a full review of the incident. Thank you.